Welcome to the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life from the Beach House Beach Bunker. I'm Tyler Glen, and bit of a heavier show today, especially at the start. We're going to bring you up to speed on what's happening as far as evacuations are concerned in this part of the world. We've got some really nasty wildfires burning to the north of us. And that has forced about 17,000 people from their homes in the Flin-Flon area. And that's going to affect us in the south because here they come. Got to get the beach house all cleaned up and ready to go. We got guests coming. Yeah, there is going to be, the people are under a mandatory evacuation order, and they are on their way to Winnipeg, Brandon, Portage La Prairie, and all points in between. We're going to tell you how you can help. It's all coming up on the show this morning. Also on the way, are they going to start fining people for standing in the aisles when the next time you're on an airplane? One airline has introduced $70 fines. What the heck? Which airline is this? I'm going to have to stay away from it. I don't want to be caught up in all that. Word this morning that Meta is going to start opening physical stores. Flying in the face of what has been a real tough bunch of years since COVID in the retail business, here comes Facebook and Instagram with the store. What are they going to sell exactly? Also, animals on planes today, how you can save some money on your next grocery trip this morning. And we're going to talk phone chargers at the airport. Is it okay to, well, not just at the airport, but leaving your phone charger plugged in, walking away from it? Leaving it plugged into the wall. Is that a safe thing to do? Is that okay to do? Is it safe? Is it a fire hazard? We'll take a look this morning. All coming up on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Let's take a look outside. And we have got a little bit of smoke in the air. Stands to reason because of the forest fire situation to the north. The huge forest fires in northern Manitoba. If you take a look at the actual radar here, I'm going to pull up a picture here to show you what it looks like from space where we are right now. And it might be a little bit difficult to make out here, but you can see the lines pretty good. There we go. There is just a ton of thick smoke. You can make out the blue lines there. Lake Manitoba, Lake Winnipeg. It's kind of hard to see, but you can make out the outline of Manitoba and to the north. I mean, there's no getting away from the huge plume of smoke that is coming off of northern Manitoba. 17,000 people being evacuated as we speak, and they are coming this way. We need to, as the premier said, make room. Get ready. Hotels are going to be slammed, packed. They're going to start opening hockey rinks, hockey arenas, curling rinks, community centers. It's going to be an all-hands-on-deck situation, especially if they cannot contain these fires that continue to move from Saskatchewan into Manitoba and possibly further south. So we've got to stop these things. There is not a huge population in northern Manitoba. But you know what? When it comes to somebody's safety and property, it doesn't matter if there's 2 houses or 20,000 houses. You don't want it to be yours. It's tough to do, to be evacuated. Flin Flon, not the biggest city in our province, but it's a good-sized town. Our thoughts are with everybody that is being evacuated right now. We're going to show you how you can help. And I'll have, if you just are joining the show at the start, and you're not going to be sticking around because you got other things to do, I do invite you to visit my website later this morning at tylerglenshow.com. I'll have all the ways that you can help, what is happening locally, because we're going to talk about it on the show today. We'll share some of that stuff with you, and we're going to talk about how the Red Cross is really kind of leading the charge on this. So evacuees need to register with the Red Cross. If you want to donate to the Red Cross, Manitoba Fire Relief, you can do that. They're all set up to receive donations and so on. But very serious situation up there. And the heat continues. Our forecast for the weekend is still really hot. But there is rain in the forecast, and it'll come early next week. And it looks like we could get another soaking, which is good news. That's pretty good. Although this heat is something else, up into the upper 20s, lower 30s, right through until the end of day on Sunday, and then rain for next week. Okay, so we got some stuff to get to today, so let's see who we've got lingering around on this Thursday morning to say hello in chat. We're going to do yesterday's good thing to start the day, too, amidst a lot of heaviness going on. Well, I'll wait till good thing. Welcome aboard. Who do we got in chat this morning? You know what? I think everybody was up late watching hockey last night. We're going to have a few of those. It'll be the same thing tomorrow. The Oilers could do it tonight. They could beat Dallas and advance to the Stanley Cup final. It will be a repeat of last year. Hopefully the repeat ends with Florida versus Edmonton because Florida won the Stanley Cup last year. And once again, Canada was shut out of the hardware it duly deserves. Did you know the World Hockey Championships took place? They had NHL players playing in the World Hockey Championships, and Canada didn't win it. I think we got bounced by like Kazakhstan in the first round or something like that. The Americans won gold. Yeah, we didn't hear much about that in the media because we were busy, worried about other things post-election and stuff. So, hopefully Canada can pull it off. Hopefully we've got what it takes. Let's get this done, guys. Road Reverend and Pebbles on Twitch this morning. Get things rolling along with MJ and Zumba Bernice. Hello. Jody's here on Facebook. Good morning, and Janine is wishing everybody a happy Friday, Junior. Tracy's in this morning on Twitch. Tracy Roger. Molly is here. Uh-oh. Molly says she's got to limit her chat today because the boss is around and he isn't happy. Or she. I get it. It's okay. It's all right. When you can. Chat when you can. KDD4380 is here. Patricia's here on Facebook. Nick is here on Facebook too. We've got Quentin here on Twitch. Tracy. This is Tracy Roger. We have a few Tracys. We're Tracy Popular. My wife's name is Tracy. Tracy's love me. What can I say? Trev says, good morning. Hockey's still on? It is still on tonight. Nothing's getting done. All of Canada is supposed to watch the game tonight, or they'll take your passport away. You know what to do. Cheer, cheer, cheer. The whole country's Oilerville tonight. I find it interesting that Paul Maurice, who is the coach of Florida, who are going to the Stanley Cup for the second time in 2 years, was the coach of the Winnipeg Jets at one time, our team, and he said publicly, I don't know if I want to coach hockey anymore. It's a lot of work and, a lot of this and a lot of that. I might just step away from the game altogether. Then Florida comes calling and says, why don't you come and do it here? And then bang, Stanley Cup final. Very interesting. Trev says Plumbers home opener is June 12th against BC. The Plumbers home opener. Uh-oh, somebody's fingers are not doing the right thing today. Bombers home opener, June 12th. Is that what you're meaning, Trev? The Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Oh, yeah, football. We'll get into football. Polar Bear is here, too. Yes, I believe I said good morning to you. What about me, Tyler says Pebbles. Well, of course, we can't forget about Pebbles. Good morning to you, Pebbles. Good to see you, as always. Nick says Edmonton would have home ice advantage should they advance. So we'll have to see what happens tonight. Ryan is here this morning. Good morning, Ryan. Good to see you. Oilers are going to clinch tonight, says MJ. This is it. They're going to do it tonight. Well, I'm excited to watch more hockey, although we're coming through a time where there's hockey, playoff hockey, the best kind, on every night. Did you notice that? It's like every night, a different game every night, and now that is done. You'll have hockey, couple of days of finding some other sport to watch if you're into sports, and then more hockey. So Stanley Cup finals are coming fast, and hopefully Edmonton is there. Dallas will try and play spoiler tonight. We'll have to wait and see. Yesterday's good thing, and start with a big one, actually, and this kind of affects all of us because, basically our entire federal election was based on Mr. Orange south of the border. He lost a massive court case yesterday. There have been multiple lawsuits filed against the president in all these executive orders that he's signing. Have triggered a ton of lawsuits. He is fighting lawsuits on so many different levels, but he lost a massive case and involves the blanket tariffs. Remember when he pulled out his pegboard on the White House lawn and said this is Independence Day or Freedom Day or something like that, Legacy Day or Tariff Day? Well, he lost that case yesterday. So big reset button got pushed. What does that mean? Well, that means that I'll tell you, a lot of businesses have got trucks running this morning as we speak, ready to go into the States. Ships are ready to hit the port. They're like, what? The tariffs are paused? Get in there. Go, 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 go. So they're saying it is going to be mayhem at border crossings. You probably aren't planning a trip midweek, but there's going to be so much. He's constipated. Trump might be constipated, but he's constipated the trade system so bad, and people have been so scared, and there's been so much mayhem that now that it's been paused because of this loss, oh boy, the shipments that are going to start coming in because they don't know what he's going to do next and how he'll slam the door shut again. So the clock is running. And I think that's good news. I think that's good that, people are going to be able to sell into the U.S. Who have been sidelined for the last number of weeks, and we'll see what happens from there. But I thought that was kind of good. Also good, those who are cheering for the Florida Panthers, obviously. Tracy says, her GT, my friends from up north are safe. That is a really good thing. Apparently, there is a Facebook group that has been formed. We'll talk about this a few times this morning. This is set up by a young man named Jackson Kowalik for the purpose of helping our fellow Manitobans get through this challenging time in the wildfires. This is the Facebook group. that has been set up, the Manitoba Evacuee Support and Connection Group. We can see somebody has posted there. They have traveled from Flin Flon. There is nowhere to stay the whole way down when traveling 6.5 hours. We found a dive motel in Swan River for the night. Come morning, we have no idea where we're going to go. This is where social media really does well. You know, for all the toxic garbage you can find on social media, helping people out in a pinch like this is really awesome. Kelly says they've arrived in Winnipeg, and this is at the Keewatin accommodation. You can see that they're starting to set up hockey rinks, arenas. This is going to happen locally. We're going to have some hockey rinks, curling rinks, arenas set up for evacuees here too. Tables, chairs, and once hotels get full, it'll be cots. Unless people have got places to stay with friends and family, and I hope that most of them do. But anyway, just wanted to make you aware of this group, the Manitoba Evacuee Support and Connection Group, that is being widely shared. Just went live last night. That's a good thing. Way to go, Jackson. Good to get that going to help some folks out. And again, I will link all the sites we talk about today through my website at tylerglenshow.com. Ryan says, room in the beach bunker. There's always room in the beach bunker. Under the kitchen table, in the refrigerator. No, you can't stay in the refrigerator. That's sealed. You can't be doing that. Yesterday's good thing. Yesterday's good thing. This is the Victoria Inn in Brandon will be Red Cross reception locally. That is over on Victoria Avenue. Somebody named Wijwan says, welcome all evacuees to Brandon. Please see the resource table at Red Cross reception at the Victoria Inn for local information. The Brandon Friendship Center is already getting involved. They've got some meals coming next week. They'll be updating for Brandon community members. We will be looking for appropriate seasonal clothing donations, baby items, strollers, toys, games, bathing suits, snacks, etc. We kindly ask that items be clean and in good shape, and that you hold on to them until next week when we can get space for storage, which we are working on this morning. And so, again, the thing to keep in mind is Victoria Inn is the Red Cross Reception Center if somebody's needing that information. Good morning, Angela, on Facebook. Tracy Rogers says Keystone Center needs to open rooms for them. Well, I think all hotels have been put on notice because the province just wants to get people out of the Flin Flon, Lynn Lake area as soon as possible. 17,000. And obviously, most of them want to stay as close as they can so that once this crisis stops, they're obviously close to home. Those that know people in Brandon, Winnipeg, Swan River, Dauphin will likely go there. But Ryan says GT cleaned out the boat, hooked up the battery. Don't know where I'm going to go, but it's all cleaned up. I think you're not alone. There's so many boat bans. It's like, or boat rules. Now, this is why I didn't buy a boat. I could tell the future. I knew there was going to be some challenges with boats and bugs, the zebra bugs. The zebra bugs. But at least you got a clean boat. That's good. A clean boat. Take it down to the Assiniboine River, maybe. That might be good. Hi, Cindy. Cindy's here on Twitch. KDD 4380. Her GT is after many trips to the store yesterday. All the flowers are planted in the flower garden. Yeah. Good job. Flowers are in. Frost stay away. Let's see these puppies grow. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, Cindy's got a grad today. That means you got somebody at Brandon University or somebody you're supporting at BU. BU grad today. 2 of them. 2 days. Today and tomorrow. There's 4 grads, apparently. For all Michelle's grad. Happy grad day, Michelle. Well, you instantly got a good thing for tomorrow. Happy grad day, Michelle. Brandon University grad today and tomorrow. Oh, I got to mention this good thing. My son David received his national accreditation. He's been in both work and school and in his new home. God, he's a busy kid. And he got his national accreditation. So he is a CMA marketer now. Yeah. So congratulations to my son, David, and Liberty. My daughter finished her third year at Brandon University, and she is rocking and rolling that. She is now in the home stretch. Boy, a year from right now, we will be the one sitting at Brandon. I guess will there be a show that day? What time is grad? That's a year away. We got some time. If there's even a show a year from now, who knows? As the world burns and things go crazy. But, well, thanks a lot. Yeah, we're really excited. It's weird that both kids had a win literally in the same week. We're so proud of them. They obviously take after their mother. They're smart like their mom. And not an idiot like their dad, who's a little unhinged. But he's managed to parlay it into something of some value. Hey, the official oil change of the Tyler Glen Show, of course, is at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. Get fast, trusted service and give back to the community, because when you go to get your oil changed at Murray's, you're so busy. You got so much on the go. You pull up to the doors. You go inside. They show you the filters while you wait. They take care of it, give it an inspection, and then they'll make a donation for you to Bear Clan, Helping Hands, and Samaritan House as part of your purchase. Murray GM Certified Service Express, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. Hey, tomorrow is Customer Appreciation Day at Headley's Health Hut. And what does that mean? Well, it means all kinds of samples. It means all kinds of deals. Oh, they're sampling all kinds of stuff. Yesterday, we were telling you about the collagen bars. These are like snack bars with collagen in them. Today, customer appreciation demo for tomorrow is something called Quench. So they'll have drinks too. So you can have one of those collagen bars and then wash it down with Quench. Well, this looks delicious. It's obviously a drink. 0 sugar, naturally flavored, under 10 calories, endorsed by top athletes and creators. Quench stands out as the cleanest, healthiest, and most flavorful way to stay hydrated. So there you go. Does it go with rum? See, these are questions you're going to get answered tomorrow at Headley's Health Hut. How is it with vodka? Is it good? No, but in all seriousness, I mean, I hate water. I know I'm supposed to drink more water. I have a hard time. This is good. This has got, vitamins, nutrients, electrolytes, and low-calorie, 0 sugar. Not to mention, they've got discounts, deals. It's a big day tomorrow at Headley's Health Hut, 1314 Richmond Avenue in Brandon, just east of Murray GM. And at Epplaw Office, legal help is just a phone call away if buying or selling a house. If you are making some changes to your business, or you're looking at doing a will, maybe you've had somebody pass and you've got a will that's been dropped in your lap and you're like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I need this explained to me. They do it so well at Epplaw Office. They help make the complicated easy. And dare I say, even sometimes fun, especially when you're buying or selling a home. Epplaw Office, trusted legal support with a personal touch. You'll find them at 642 18th Street, Unit A, right across from the RBC. Ryan says, get Mio for your water, Tyler. Yeah, I do that on occasion. Still not great. I would drink coffee and Dr. Pepper, 0 sugar, and nothing else, which is not good because both of those things they're not clear. The clearer the liquid, the better it is for you. Ice water, I don't mind. But, and of course, there's beer, which is a food group. I believe food is the 5th food group. You got fruit and vegetables, you got meats, you got your pizzas, you got pizza pops, and then beers. So those are the food groups. You check it. It's Canada's food guide. That's true. Oh, and burgers are a food group, too. Speaking of burgers, so we're not really keeping track of the Diddy trial. But this stopped me in my tracks when it came to light the shocking revelations at the Diddy trial. Did you hear this? And I'm not talking about the baby oil that he was buying by the tanker. Diddy apparently is eating his burgers, or did eat his burgers, with applesauce. And was a huge fan of Heinz ketchup. He had ketchup on everything. And we're the show about food and fun places and mayhem. And I'm like, whoa, applesauce on hamburgers? And it is Burger Week. Yesterday was Burger Day. And we've had burger themed content throughout the entire week, including the best fast food burgers. Yesterday was about the best local burgers, and today we're talking about weird or wacky or odd things that people put on their burgers. Doesn't matter where you get them from. Maybe they're homemade. Maybe you buy a burger and take it home and you scrape off all the Big Mac sauce. We're going to be talking about odd burger stuff. Odd stuff to put on burgers, odd burger toppings. Applesauce is weird. Although I'm not going to lie, I am going to try it. Isn't it? You hear these things and you go, Somebody said peanut butter. And I had a buddy in North Dakota who said, come on, I'm going to treat you to a burger. This is the best burger I've ever had. I'm with my buddy Ty, and we're going to go have a peanut butter burger. And it was good, but I don't know if I don't like eating my food and thinking about my food as I'm eating it, like just thinking about it. Because when you're eating a peanut butter burger, you're like, this is good in a weird way. Why? Why is this good? Why? And not like knock your socks off good, but it's like, this works. This actually works, but why? This is peanuts. It should be on toast. It should be with jam and a PB&J, and it's on my burger. So if you want to give that a whirl, it's definitely, it's not going to, unless you got a peanut allergy, then probably not a good idea. But my lips are all swollen. I tried to eat some peanut butter on my burgers. I have a peanut allergy. Tyler's an ass. Sorry. Don't put the peanut butter on your burger if you got an allergy. Not a good idea. Okay, so we'll talk about that and a whole lot of other stuff. Of course, latest on the fires up north and how you can help if that's something you want to do. And some dramatic pictures and video, obviously, are being shared all over the place. It's in your feed, and it's hopefully we've got everybody out safe and sound. And in the meantime, we are going to have ourselves a little beach break here. We are going to go to St. John's, not Newfoundland or New Brunswick. This is the U.S. Virgin Islands. And we're going to have a beach break and be back with more in just a bit. Hang tight.
Wake up call, beat of drums. Feel the heat, here it comes. See a place cool, life for fun. Dancing on the morning sun. Sunrise fiesta, every day. Love the sun, come and play. Morning magic, here to stay. It's a love that's way. Golden sands, endless views. Crystal waves, clear and blue. Hearts are light, sky is true. Moon is here, brand new. Rise and shine, touch the sky. Morning calls, don't deny. Feel the warmth, let it fly. Love the sun, you and I. Sunrise fiesta, every day. Love the sun, come and play. Morning magic, here to stay. It's a love that's way. Golden sand, Barcelona, every day. Love the sun, come and play. Morning magic, here to stay. Beachside love, let's sway. Let's sway. Wake up call, beat of drum.
Okay. Oh, there's no one on the beach this morning. A live shot of St. John, U.S. Virgin Islands. So we could just, go onto the beach and fire up a couple of those boats, Ryan. Those boats got no problems. No zebra mussel warning there. Everyone can put their boats there. Oh, you gotta love that salt water. Kills everything. Except the cool fishies. Okay, let's take a look outside. We've got a little bit of a smoky haze, and again, we have the province in a state of emergency. This basically frees up all kinds of resources for the province to deal with the situation in northern Manitoba with regards to the wildfires. And we have communities like Flin Flon and Lynn Lake that have been evacuated, and that means that even though those communities are about 7 hours north of us, so we're looking at probably 400 miles to the north of us, 400 miles or so. Those folks have got to go somewhere, and there is not there's not very many communities between Flin Flon, Lynn Lake, and southern Manitoba, the Dauphin region. So Dauphin, Roblin, Russell, Brandon, Winnipeg, Portage La Prairie, all ready to receive evacuees, and they are coming because they had to be evacuated by midnight last night in Flin Flon. And some of the pictures and video that are coming in from this are absolutely jaw-dropping. There's the forecast, by the way. We are going to get some rain next week, starting on Monday. This is probably the most dramatic picture that's making the rounds this morning. It's just a wall of flames. Look at this, taken from the air, a wall of flames. They just cannot contain, and it is headed towards Flin Flon. Scary stuff. It was Alberta last year, Manitoba's turn this year. This video is so intense. This is as folks were evacuating Flin Flon. There's just so many trees up there. It's all bush. All bush. Look at trying to get out of there. Flames just licking the road as people are trying to get out. Look at that. Yeah, you don't want to be anywhere near it. That is just incredible. Ooh, and it's so dry. So scary. Yes, so scary. Burning ring of fire. And smoke. I'm coughing just thinking of all the smoke. It's so scary, so awful. Again, Red Cross is the source for pretty much everything involving the evacuations. And you know what? Look at this. They have got the 2025 Manitoba Wildfire Appeal website set to go. All you have to do is click to donate. Now, I will link up to this through my website at tylerglenshow.com. But the Canadian Red Cross, if you're in a hurry, you want to Google it, you don't want to wait for me to post it, that's fine. I understand. But you can go to the Canadian Red Cross website and make a donation. I can't fit it onto the screen, but if you were to pan to the right a little bit, you will see that there is a way to make a secure donation online. Donations to the Red Cross will be used for assisting those impacted by the wildfires in Manitoba with immediate and ongoing relief, including financial assistance, support to evacuees, and the communities hosting them, recovery and resilience efforts in response to the wildfires, as well as supporting community preparedness and risk reduction. And so, it's kind of one of those reactions, especially in this part of the world, when something bad happens, everybody wants to know, how can I help? What can I do? And there is evacuees coming to Brandon, coming to our area. Again, things to keep in mind, Red Cross is coordinating far and away the vast majority, although some local groups are getting involved. Victoria Inn in Brandon is the setup shop, I believe, for folks that are coming down, and there's all kinds of local. I don't want to say food drives, but support drives to help out. And arenas are getting ready. And the firefight continues. It continues, and we hope that everybody is safe, and we will continue to monitor the situation. And again, all the relief efforts that I have access to, and if there's any that you see, feel free to share them my way so I can share them with others, so we can make sure that these people want for nothing. It's got to be just terribly traumatic when you think about it. If you were given a day's notice, which a lot of these people were given maybe a day or two to say, okay, listen, you're on evacuation notice. You might have to get out of your place. You think to yourself, what could you load in your car from your home that you would take with you? Now, obviously, people and pets come first. But when you think about the stuff that you're going to take with you, it's the stuff that you can't replace, right? It's the photos, the videos, the heirlooms but there's some things that just won't fit in the car. You'd love to take them, but Old Chickie says, my kids' dad and parents were evacuated. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope they're safe and sound, and I hope that they are comfortable, and I hope this is short-lived. Tracy says, my heart goes out to all of them. Let's just hope this is quick. Let's hope that they come out, they have a week vacation, and they go back, and everything is fine, and the fire is fought, and they stop it, and let's just hope for the best. We're planning for the worst and hoping for the best. So let's take this day by day and say, hey, welcome to southern Manitoba. It's nice to have you. It is almost summertime. Consider this maybe a week summer vacation away from your home. I know the circumstances aren't fantastic, but you'll enjoy our hospitality, I'm sure. And hopefully this will be short-lived and you'll get back, go back up there. Everything will be okay. This will be something we'll talk about as some scary moments for Manitoba. Because while the wildfires in Alberta were devastating for many, they weren't devastating for all. There were a number of people who managed to save their property and go back as they were, and unfortunately there were some that didn't. But anyway, we'll keep each other in the loop on that. And MJ says, I remember a few years ago in Carberry, we had to soak properties and run sprinklers because the fires got so close. I saw the same thing in the Los Angeles fires. Boy, people were out there with their sprinklers and hoses trying to keep things as wet as they could, and then they shut the water off. It's like, or they ran out or something. It was just weird. That was too many fires. Too many fires. Okay, so we're going to move now to this whole Diddy thing about applesauce on burgers. Even chefs are not happy with Diddy. All the other stuff he's done aside. What are you doing, Diddy, putting applesauce on burgers? You're not supposed to do that. Here's TMZ caught up with a chef at LAX and like a super famous chef.
The other day, it was an assistant claiming that Diddy makes him carry around applesauce and puts it on his his cheeseburger. And a lot of people are going, yo, is this like actually delicious? Are we missing out on this? Like, forget about, it's hard to forget about all that, but is this like a hack?
I mean, look, you learn the most interesting things in the most horrible situations. And this is certainly an awful, awful thing. And that, yes. with the trial and his behavior awful. And his behavior towards women is reprehensible.
And the baby oil.
The issue of garnishes on hamburgers is one of the biggest and most hotly debated things. It's almost as hotly debated as pineapple on pizza.
Which
right?
is fine because it's
A lot of
Canadian.
people hate. Exactly.
I like it too, especially with smoky meats. And
Okay.
I think if
Salty,
you have
too.
something acidic, I have had hamburgers with thinly sliced green apple. on
What?
it that has been out of control.
Okay.
Really good. It's something crisp and sour
Right.
with grilled meat is really, really nice. So, I mean, I have to say, I don't like to yuck on anyone's yum, but applesauce in a hamburger is a complete travesty. And of course he likes that because he's...
Oh, man. It's a complete travesty. Although he did say he liked... Who is the chef? Who is that chef? Do you recognize him? Andrew Zimmerman. Andrew Zimmern is a world-renowned chef. I didn't recognize him. Gordon Ramsay's somebody I can recognize, but I thought his answer was excellent because he was able to say, listen, this guy obviously done some terrible, terrible things, but let's talk food here and talk weird things on burgers. Green apple, thinly sliced. Another thing I got to try. I had no idea that it was so contentious. The pineapple on pizza thing I knew. But we started this off with my adventures with peanut butter and burgers, and it was okay. It was good. Ryan says, I had a burger and put onion rings on it. That's not odd, though. Because I think as soon as you've got some fast food places or even mom and pop places that adopt those toppings, it's no longer odd, unique, or weird. Like Pebble says, I like pickles on my burger. Well, there's pickles on all kinds of burgers, and that's why everybody loves pickles on burgers. But I'm talking weird stuff. Hi, Debbie on Facebook. KDD said, I shred potatoes into the meat as I'm making the burgers instead of eggs and breadcrumbs. What? Shredded potatoes into the meat. Isn't that interesting? Now, if you were on my website yesterday, you would have seen that the top chefs in the world are saying that shredding frozen butter into your hamburger meat is a really cool thing to do. I tried that one time. My burger fell apart. So there's obviously a trick to it. If you are going to shred some butter into your burger, then you may want to Google that. Make sure you've got a recipe. Can't just shred the butter. I did something wrong. I missed something on that. But it adds that buttery flavor. Coincidentally, Culver's was picked as the top fast food burger available, and it's got a butter burger. The butter on your burger is awesome. I guess you could do that too. You could take like a frozen piece of butter and put it on a hot burger and then put the bun quickly on top. That tastes good. Pebble says jalapeno kettle cooked chips on your burger. Yeah, I like kettle cooked chips with my burger. That's good stuff. Tracy says, I was working in the States and was part of a fair one year. And one of the workers made me pork chop cooked the peanut butter. Okay, pork chop cooked with peanut butter, in peanut butter. I think what you're saying is that pork chop with peanut butter? Interesting. Pork chop and peanut butter. Wow. Yeah. Tyler, check your mailbag. Oh, do you have a weird burger topping to share with us? Well, check my mailbag. You're showing your breakfast. Well, thank you. It's that's an interesting breakfast, Polar Bear. Easter eggs, cheesies, and peanut butter on toast. Yeah, that's there's some food groups in there. You got cheese. You've got eggs, obviously, and you could say to somebody, I had a dozen eggs for breakfast this morning. You had a dozen eggs for breakfast this morning? I did. They're delicious. Aren't those bad for your cholesterol? No, they're tiny little eggs. They're good. Oof. That is that looks like my setup for tonight's hockey game when I watch the Oilers game. Maybe have some cheesies with some eggs. MJ says, I only need lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, ketchup, and mayo. Don't complicate things. Nothing special on your burger. Nothing special. Hey, blessed mama. Nothing special. Quentin likes grilled pineapple and banana peppers. Ooh. Grilled pineapple I have had, and banana peppers I've had, but I've never had them together. Interesting. That would be good. That would actually make a great pizza topping, too. Pineapple, banana pepper, and something salty. Like bacon. Like a really good salted bacon, pineapple, and banana pepper. Oh, doesn't that sound good? It sounds good. Ah, man. Weird things. Tracy says pickles, mayo, mustard. Boring. No, weird stuff. Diddy is shocking the world with baby oil and applesauce. Christine likes a fried egg on her burger. I think that's borderline odd. A fried egg. I tried that too. I could take it or leave it. I don't know what that's. However, Michelle has strawberry jam on hers. I mean, if you're going to have strawberry jam and peanut butter on a burger, you might as well make a PB&J. Well, what are you doing having a burger? The burger is just getting in the way. Quentin also says, put feta inside the burger meat from time to time. Well, that works a lot better than my butter that fell apart because feta's crumbly. That'd be good. I got to figure out that butter thing. I think the butter thing would be good. But if I can get it figured out someday. You know who's got it figured out is Ryan Reynolds because his new breakfast hit, the Tim Hortons Breakfast Made the Ryan Way, is a super popular breakfast that comes in a box or a wrap. 100% Canadian freshly cracked eggs, perfectly scrambled and served up with crispy hash browns, sausage crumble, and a creamy chipotle sauce. Try Ryan's signature recipe in a loaded box or wrap, and you could wash that puppy down with an Oreo double-stuffed ice cap with cookie crumble and vanilla syrup. Plus a layer of vanilla-flavored whipped topping and even more Oreo cookie crumble on top. With the hot weather settling in, the frozen quenchers are so delicious. They come in orange, tangerine, blackberry yuzu, peach, strawberry watermelon, plus the new pineapple dragon fruit flavor. All at Tim Hortons of Westman with 10 area locations to serve you. Looking forward to the Smile Zone opening at the Brandon Clinic mid-June. Seeing those pictures, they're wonderful. Tim Hortons, Brandon, Virden, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. At Skydancer Casino, rolling out the red carpet for Canadians. If you are a member of the Players Club, ask about Canadian at Par. And if you aren't a member of the Players Club, it's free to join. All you got to do is go into customer service when you visit Skydancer Casino. Ask somebody that's just walking around, hey, where's the Players Club? They'll point you in the right direction. And, of course, you can also ask about tickets to Tracy Bird, Little John, or Gary LaVox, 3 big shows that are coming this summer and fall to Skydancer, not to mention the big trampoline park that is set to open in just a matter of days. We'll have that for you as soon as it opens. And, of course, it was exciting when they opened the Turtle Island Water Park, which has been open for a little over a year now with the retractable roof in their water park. It's an indoor water park like 10 months of the year, and then a couple months of the year, they open that puppy up, let the fresh air in, and then the water park becomes an outdoor venue. SkydancerCasino.com. Give a follow on their social media channels if you would, where the sky's the limit. And Leons.ca. New sale begins today called the No Money Miracle. The flyer is available online at Leons.ca. The No Money Miracle. You do not need any money. Do not pay anything until 2027. For 2 long years, you are enjoying that couch, that love seat, that fridge, that stove, no money down, not even the taxes or the fees, and no monthly payments with 0% interest OAC on your FlexiCard. Visit leons.ca for more or check out the store at 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon in the West End. Doodle-doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, next up on the show, from burgers to, what's next? This is kind of cool. What kind of kids are these two going to have? Eddie Murphy's son, Eric, and Martin Lawrence's daughter, Jasmine, just got married. How cool is that? Two very, very funny guys. This happened 2 weeks ago. They went off. Everybody was making their big wedding plans, Eddie Murphy explained during a segment on the Jennifer Hudson show. And then they decided they just wanted to do something quiet with the two of them. So they went away. They got married. I guess they're going to have a ceremony for friends and family afterwards. So here's Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy, because everyone wants to know, okay, so what do the kids look like? Two of the funniest guys in comedy. So their father-in-laws of comedy. Their granddaughter or grandson is going to be the funniest human being ever alive. And here are their kids. Eddie Murphy's son and Martin Lawrence's daughter. Have babies. Have funny babies. Have funny babies. That's cool. That's very cool. Alrighty then. Also, you've probably seen this. Pam Anderson has put her makeup back on. What do you think about this? Remember when Pamela Anderson was white? Holy moly. This is like the most amazing clapback ever. It's just like, you're going to make fun of me for not wearing makeup? Take a look at this, bozos. Bang. And you just go, whoa. Okay. It's amazing. Makeup is just amazing what it can do. She comes back in her full makeup and everyone just quiets down. Quiet down. After years of embracing her natural look, Pamela Anderson stuns by saying, yeah, you don't think I still got it? No, I still got it. I just choose not to. It's a wild situation. Jamie says she just wanted to remind y'all who the hell you're talking to. Yeah, remember who you're talking to here. Erica says it's called balance. She goes too hard on both ends. You can still brush your hair and put a little mascara on, but seriously, she just goes completely overboard, according to Erica. It almost looks like a totally different person, doesn't it? Wow. Something else. So that is making the rounds. Making the rounds. What else is going on in the world? Meta is opening retail stores. What the hell is Facebook going to sell? I'm confused. So Meta, this is a company that owns Facebook and Instagram, apparently working on some retail stores. Oh, maybe it looks like they have one here. Meta opened its first retail store in 2022. So did they sell, like computer equipment, or what are they? They want to take on Apple in the retail. Have you ever been to a Meta? Oh, they only have one store, which opened in California in 2022. The store lets shoppers test out some of its hardware products, including Meta Quest VR headsets and Ray-Ban glasses. So it'll be an eyewear store. Meta declined to comment. An expansion could boost its sales of hardware products like smart glasses. Oh, I can't wait for those to take hold. The combination of AI and smart glasses are going to be awesome. Because then when people are wearing smart glasses, like streaming shows like this will look like Atari. Because people will be wearing these glasses everywhere. You'll see people shopping for groceries on a live stream. But people will find it entertaining. You will see people on rides at the Disneyland or Disney World. That'll be entertaining. What do you want to see people do while they're wearing their glasses? Not that. Well, you will see that too. There will be undoubtedly that. The Ray-Ban Facebook glasses. The Ray-Ban Facebook glasses. Oh, that's going to be fantastic. Then we can see what everybody is doing at all times. Polar Bear putting together his cheesy / Easter egg breakfast of champions. You'll be able to watch him do it live. Courtesy of his Facebook Ray-Ban glasses. Awesome stuff. What else we got to throw at you this morning? A Delta flight erupts into chaos when pigeons are flying loose in the cabin. Forget snakes on a plane. This is birds on a plane. How does a bird get into the plane?
We're talking a pair of pigeons. The chaos began shortly after boarding when a pigeon began flying around the cabin. There you see him there. It was removed by the ground crew, but as the plane taxied out for takeoff, a second bird appeared. Delta has apologized for the disruption to the flight, which was going from Minneapolis to Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, this is when we needed Quentin on the plane. Hang on, everybody. I got my shotgun with me. Boom, boom. No, Quentin, no. Boom, boom, boom. Pigeons are gone. Pigeon problem solved. We got a hole on the side of the airplane now. Yeah, somebody is a hero. Did they clap for him, though? Like when he captured the pigeon, did they clap for him? If you're going to clap for the pilot when he lands the plane, you got to clap for the guy who catches the pigeon. He put it all on the line there. He put it all on the line to get that pigeon into a jacket like that. All right. It's riveting today because the world is on fire. So, we're going to move to hour 2 of the show. We have to kick people out of here. See you later, YouTube. Bye-bye for now.